On Hannity and Combs, we had the Imam that gave the controversial invocation at the DNC winter meeting. After his appearance, he also joined me on my radio show. Things got very heated between the two of us. Take a listen.
You are really making God mad at you, making Jesus mad at you, making Moses mad at you. Let's come back to unite.
All right, so your point is that I'm making God, Jesus, and everybody mad at me because I asked. Hang on a second. Because I asked you a simple question. If Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, God is mad at me?
Yes. You know, where is it? Give me time. I will answer it. But let's respect each other. The problem is you are humiliating me, and God is against that. Jesus against that.
I'm not humiliating you. I think you are. I think, sir, you are clearly overreacting. And I think I've asked you very simple questions in a very respectful way. And I'm asking you very respectfully again. Do you think Hezbollah is a terrorist organization? And do you think Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the president of Iran, is an anti-Semite when he denies the Holocaust?
Quran. You are against the Prophet Muhammad. You are against the faith of Muslims. You are against Quran. And God is my witness. And God's going to get mad at you. Jesus is going to get mad at you. You are working against the unity of the world.
And what have I said? What have I said, sir?
And Jewish and a Christian. You are working against America. You are disturbing the peace between East and West. You are the anti-peace person.
I'm the anti-peace. You're the one that called. Hello? Hello?
As he hung up on me, we continue our 2-on-2 panel. Michael Reagan, Laura Schwartz, and Jane Fleming. All right, Laura. Now, this all got started when he said at the DNC winter meeting, and help us to stop the war, violence, oppression, and occupation. And I kept trying to get 3 questions answered. Is he calling the U.S. an oppressor nation? Is Hezbollah a terrorist organization? And is Ahmadinejad an anti-Semite? Are you proud that this guy spoke at your DNC meeting?
Not to mention he advised the Bush White House to address the Pentagon instead of prayer for the USAID breakfast.
But he didn't say in front of President Bush that the U.S. was an oppressor nation. He wasn't asked whether or not Hezbollah was a terrorist organization.
He was actually pro-war and helped the Bush White House in 2000. Bush came to him for advice and to get him on board. In 2003, they did again when they were going to war with Iraq.
Michael Reagan, they didn't...
And he's not once said that America was the oppressor.
Coming to you, Sean.
But the Democrats sat there as he called this country an oppressor nation. And then when I asked...
He was against oppression and occupation.
He can't even condemn Hezbollah as a terrorist organization.
Since the president embraced him way back when, you're right, now he's against the war, but since that period of time, also, per Debbie Schlussel in New York Post this week, she went undercover, he has led, pro-Hezbollah rallies, anti-American, anti-Israel rallies. He's done that since that period of time. And then you ask him to give the invocation at the Democrat winter meeting when he talks about oppression, when he talks about occupation. We know who he was talking about. He was talking against America and against Israel. So when was it that we have people like this giving invocations at a political party event? I think it's absolutely outrageous.
Laura and Jane, why can't... Hang on a second.
Also called for reconciliation.
Jane, he spoke a week and a half ago. Michael makes great points. Why can't you as a Democrat put aside your party affiliation for just a second? Like I criticize Republicans on immigration and spending all the time. And why can't you say the DNC should chastise him for what he said about this country and the fact that he won't condemn Hezbollah or Ahmadinejad? Why can't the Democrats just be honest and say that?
Because he did not say that America was the oppressor.
Let me read the quote.
I have it right here.
And help us to stop the war, violence, oppression, and occupation. Is he talking about the Civil War? Or is he talking about the war in Iraq?
He didn't say that America
How about the Taliban in Afghanistan, Darfur, and Sudan? There are other wars and occupations going around this world. Now, I do believe he was referencing Iraq.
You sound like Bill Clinton, Laura.
No, I said, but I do believe he was addressing Iraq. Now, I thought the message was great. I agree with a lot of that.
I got a last question. We got to run.
Sean, they do agree with it because they do believe that, in fact, the oppressor and the occupier is the United States of America and Israel. The reason he spoke is because they agree with everything he said.
We believe that we may be occupying Iraq, but we are not the oppressor.
Guys, that's what he said.
An oppressor and occupier was never used.
We lost Michael's satellite for a second there. All right, but you guys, with Nancy Pelosi's off the hook, we'll get her on Hannity and Combs this week. Thank you guys for being with us. Now, we have the latest breaking information on the mysterious